Hey Flight Simmers, welcome back to another new video. This time around we're going to take a look at Rex Weather Force for the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. I picked this up about 2 days ago when it came out. Anyways, I'm not going to do a review because that's not what I really do on this channel. Just going to take a look at what this add-on does. It is payware. It's about $22 or $21. So we're just going to take a look at it, let you know what bugs it has, what it does exactly, and how it's different from the default weather system that comes with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the live weather, which we're using right now. We're at a small airstrip, the east coast of Florida, close to Fort Lauderdale. What I want to kind of portray or show you guys, Weather Force uses a METAR to METAR data information. So it's less global, and it can be accurate if you have the METAR information for the airport you're at. The way Weather Force works is that as you're passing stations, as you're flying, the changes will be portrayed in the sim. The only thing is that it's not done dynamically in the way that if, for example, you're at Miami International and you have towering cumulus clouds at 5,000 feet, that's going to be portrayed throughout everywhere until you pass to a new station with new information. That's not fully accurate. It's accurate for that vicinity, for that area that you're flying at. And so the issue with that is that if the case that I'm in right now, I'm in a small private airstrip in the east coast of Florida, close to Fort Lauderdale, and it's injecting the METAR information from Fort Lauderdale Executive, and that's 39 kilometers away from where the aircraft is stationed right now that you're currently seeing in the sim. So I'm getting the same weather that Fort Lauderdale has, but I'm 39 kilometers away from Fort Lauderdale. Obviously you can see already the kind of the negatives to how Weather Force works compared to the default weather. You might be in a remote area where you're not getting METAR information. So it uses maybe METAR information from an airport that's 200 miles away, and that's going to portray it through the whole region that you're flying while you're in a remote area. So let's say it's picking up information from some airport that has overcast, and it's just going to portray overcast the whole way until you're at a new station. So obviously that's not realistic at all. That's not the way it works in real life. So I just wanted to explain that, make it quite clear before any of you purchase this. It does have quite a few bugs. If I go to settings, for example, this isn't a video explaining how to use Weather Force. If you guys are interested in something like that, just put it in the comments down below. I don't mind making a video about that. But for example, I have to enable instant weather load because if I don't, if I let it progress and do like a weather transition, it just kills my frames. I go into like the single digits and it lasts for a while. If it was just an, kind of 2-second thing, it wouldn't bug me too much, but it's like a lot of the times it's more than 10 seconds or 15 seconds, and it just bugs me a lot. I have it set at adjust weather updates every 5 minutes. And there's times where I'll be descending from flight level 340 all the way down to 8,000 feet, and the wind, or even 10,000 feet, and the wind won't change at all. So at flight level 340, I might have a wind of 340 at 80 knots, and all the way to 10,000 feet, the wind has not changed at all. A gradual change of wind wasn't frequent enough, and so that was kind of a setback for me, as well as what I explained before is that, so we're getting the METAR information for Fort Lauderdale. Like right now we're not even, I don't know what information it's getting from. So but before I was getting from Fort Lauderdale Executive, about 40 kilometers away from Fort Lauderdale Executive, and we're getting information from over there. So kind of the source information is pretty limited, and so at times information can be quite accurate depending on where you are, and other times it's quite inaccurate. And throughout the video you've seen I haven't changed location at all, and you can see the significant changes that have just occurred in a matter of minutes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the Rex weather synthesis. We're going to go ahead and stop that. Now we have that stopped. I'm going to go back into the sim, and I'm going to put the live weather. I got the live time on, but we're going to put the live weather, and you can take a look at what it looks like. Okay, so we're loaded up in the sim. We're at Kilo Tango Papa Alpha, Tampa International Airport. So the METAR here is, we got a few at 2,400 feet, a few at 3,600, scattered at 14,000 feet. Then we have broken at 25,000 feet. Temperature is 29 degrees Celsius. And we got some CBs around the area and towering clouds. So that, just go ahead and put that into full screen. That depicts that pretty accurately, I would say. And now what we're going to do is... So, kind of thing I wanted to show is that it's depicting this all the way down to the horizon. So that's the one of the main issues that bothers me. Because obviously that wouldn't be fully accurate. So what we're going to do now is turn off Rex. Bring up the menu here. So you have to have this running on in the background, obviously. I'm going to hit stop weather synthesis. And hopefully it's not too dark now with real time. We're going to put the default weather on now. I'm going to put this, change the live weather. See what that brings up. Okay, so this is what we're getting now. This is with live weather. Default live weather, that is. Okay, so we're back in the sim. This time we're at Echo November Alpha Lima. It's an airport in the northern region of Norway. And right now we have the Rex weather injected. So we'll take a look at the METAR. And we have a scattered clouds at 900 feet and broken at 1,700 with QNH of 1013, and it just changed again. Once again, I have it set to instant weather load because I get better FPS. Even those changes are pretty dramatic. I'd rather not have the FPS loss. So hopefully that gets addressed and corrected. So now we're gonna just compare it to the default weather. So we're gonna stop weather synthesis, and we're gonna go to the weather tab here. We got it on live time, and we're going to set it to live weather now. So we're going to let that, and so it's completely overcast, and we have rain. So if we also take a look at the METAR that Weather Force gives us on Rex, it's a bit delayed. It's a few hours delayed. So the latest METAR I have on, I'm using an app on my phone that I use when I fly, and the latest METAR just came out 4 minutes ago at the 29th at 09er 50 Zulu. On the METAR on Weather Force, we have the 29th at 0720 Zulu. So that's about 2 hours and a half of delay. It was just mentioned recently that coming up with a patch. They haven't mentioned what fixes is coming in the patch, so I don't know if these kind of things are going to be fixed or other things. And the last bug I want to mention is adding in my favorite airport. So if I put Lima Echo Mike Delta, I don't know why it's, hold on, Lima Echo Mike Delta, hit search, I click on it, and I can't add any of it. So that's another bug. That's a quite known one. Anyways, we're gonna put the Rex weather again. See how it looks compared to the live weather. But here it's raining, and on the meter it's not raining. So both seems like in this case the most accurate one would be Rex. So we have to click clear skies. We have that set. Close that. Go back to Rex. And we're gonna start weather synthesis. So we have the wind engine status is active. It'll start injecting soon. Okay, so we're still using the late MEDAR. And this is what it looks like. Alright guys, when there's an update for the Rex weather force, I'll let you guys know if it improves. For the time being, this is kind of my opinion and just showing you guys what's working well and what doesn't. Anyways guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, remember to subscribe for future videos of mine. As always, thank you for watching. Stay safe, happy flying, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.